Leishan County, located in southeast Guizhou Province, is home to a large number of Miao people. As an ancient ethnic group, the Miao have retained their distinctive culture. Following the autumn harvest comes the Miao New Year, which is the most important festival for ethnic Miao. As the festival approaches, people in the Miao villages, young and old, begin to make preparations. 85-year-old Granny Yu is carefully choosing high-quality rice. There are only 7 days left before the Miao New Year. At this time every year, Granny Yu makes rice wine for relatives and friends. Winemaking techniques have been handed down going back nearly 1,000 years. The process of making rice wine is quite involved. The rice has to be steamed, fermented with yeast, and distilled. It is also called roasted rice wine by the Miao. Day. At this time every year, there are parades and performances in the villages. Bullfighting is an ancient Miao tradition, and bullfighting competitions will be held in celebration of the New Year. As the festival draws near, villager Jin Fawei is busy training his buffalo for the competition, which requires special rearing methods.
你养的比较粗壮，比较肥壮一些，那个牛就是凶猛一些。那你的牛瘦呱啦叽的，那你的牛拿去斗，人家会笑话你的。
Jin's bull is in its prime, with a good track record in competitions and several championships.
名字叫长毛， 7岁的牛，它的身高是1.5米，胸围呢是2米。
Jin takes Longhair to the hillside for some additional training. He teaches the bull to dig the earth with its horns, a basic skill for bullfighting. He loves bullfighting, not only because it is a time-honored tradition for the Miao, but also because the sport has made him a celebrity in the village.
像以前有的人都认不出我的名字，但是现在我为了这几头牛，去哪里都知道你的名字，就是这样子。
Longhair is preparing to battle during the Miao New Year celebrations in Leishan County. But when not in training, Longhair offers a helping hand on the farm.
春天的时候，他就拿它去耕田；秋天他就是收稻谷，完了以后把那个田翻起来。对于我们养牛来说，那个牛体力太累了，那就是有点舍不得，因为那是斗牛。
The Miao people have a special affection for bulls. They respect, love and worship bulls and see them as a symbol of health, strength and diligence. Influenced by tradition, the Miao treat bulls as their closest and most loyal friends, as ones who toil hard in the fields. The Miao New Year falls on different dates each year. It is celebrated in different regions, but always after the autumn harvest and before rice transplanting. In Guizhou, the Miao New Year is between late October and early November. The Miao people have their own traditional calendar, which uses the 12 animals of the Chinese zodiac to record time. Usually, the Miao New Year lasts several days. On Tiger Day, pigs are killed because, according to Chinese philosophy, the tiger keeps the pig in check. Granny Yu's home is full of neighbours coming over to help. They will have a discussion to decide who kills the pigs. Usually, someone with nimble hands will be chosen. The rain doesn't dampen people's spirits. Killing pigs brings the festival celebrations to its first climax. It is a tradition for people to go to each other's village to visit relatives and friends during the festival. As a form of etiquette, people are expected to entertain guests with wine and meat, which is also a sign of a family being well off. Rabbit Day. The Miao people catch fish in the fields. Every spring they put the fry in the paddy fields. As the seedlings grow, the fish feed on the rice flowers. This practice has a long history. Keeping fish in the paddy fields reflects the wisdom of the Miao ancestors. The Miao people came to the region through migration and chose to settle in the secluded mountains and valleys. Life was hard. They had to fully rely on and take advantage of nature to sustain their lives and that of their offspring. The Rabbit Day is the last day of the old year. On this day, the Miao will clean their homes and store up enough firewood. Qi ba, glutinous rice cake, is an indispensable food that is served to guests on this day. The Miao have grown glutinous rice for successive generations as a staple food. Thanks to their hard-working ancestors, the Miao people are able to settle in the mountains and live in abundance. Thus, making qi ba is not only a tradition, but also a way to recall the work of their ancestors and express their gratitude. The Dragon Day is the first day of the Miao New Year. Every household will set off firecrackers in the morning to bid farewell to the past and usher in the new. The Miao New Year is a time of relaxation, both for the mind and the body. Women will wash and dress up while chatting with each other. Men who normally work in the fields will fulfill other household duties. Those in the Miao villages will worship their ancestors at the beginning of the new year. They not only kill chickens, but also stick blood-stained chicken feathers onto the memorial tablets of their ancestors, which they believe can drive away evil spirits. When worshipping their ancestors, the Miao will, with respect and piety, make a toast to the ancestors and offer meat, tea and qi ba in what is called an underground dinner, a reunion dinner with the ancestors. Doing so ensures that every family member is tied to the history of the Miao people of thousands of years. On the Dragon Day, family members and friends will visit each other's villages and gather together to have a cross-village party. It is also an ancient tradition for the Miao to visit different villages to interact with residents and build friendly ties. On Dragon Day, the Miao people gather together for a family reunion dinner and celebrate the new year. As the elder of the family, Granny Yu feels it is a blessing to have a big, prosperous family. Today, the Miao people will hold the bullfighting competition. Jin Fawei gets up early to feed his bull.
牛跟人他的在久了，你一说话他也知道了。这个牛他就知道要出去打架了，所以他就不愿吃了，所以采取人工喂养它。
Jin prepared concentrated food for Longhair to ensure that he has an adequate amount of strength for the fight.
好了，准备要出发了。
The bullfighting venue is packed with people. The Miao people worship strength and courage, so no matter whose bull wins, it will receive praise and admiration like a hero. The competition adopts strict rules. The bulls are grouped according to their size. This year's competition will be fierce, and the prize is 180,000 RMB.
有牛就能生产，能生产就能生存。所以呢，我们苗族对牛呢是特别的尊重，特别的有感情。
As a rule, every fight lasts only 3 minutes, whether or not a winner is chosen. At the end of the fight, the bulls are separated to avoid injury. An official draw takes place to determine the starting order. After drawing lots, Jin ties straw bags to the head of his bull to buffer the impact of any collision. When Longhair enters the field, he just runs away upon seeing his opponent. The move is an undesirable one, yet quite common in bullfighting. The final result is not that important. What matters is that people gather together and enjoy the festive atmosphere. Only in the Miao villages of Guizhou can people have the chance to witness the distinctive custom of bullfighting. On the day of the parade, Xiaohua gets up early and freshens up. In the past, girls would have been married at her age. During the Miao New Year, young men and women dance to a copper drum, sing love songs, and engage in group dating. These old customs offer an opportunity for young people to interact and become familiar with one another. The costumes of the Miao are well known for their brilliant colour, complex decorations, and rich cultural meaning, reflecting the unique charm of the Miao ethnic culture and its taste of art. The clothing isn't just beautiful. The patterns and styles also embody an understanding of the world developed by the Miao over thousands of years. In the past, when celebrating the New Year, those in the villages would beat drums and gongs and pay a New Year call to each other. Today, the celebrations are of much larger scale and no longer confined to the Miao themselves. For Xiaohua, it's the first time for her to participate in such an activity.
他们都说，你看人那么多，应该不会紧张，但自己心里面还是有点紧张。
In the past, the New Year celebrations were of much smaller scale. Now, a lot of tourists are attracted to the Miao village to witness firsthand the unique customs of the Miao and experience the charm and festive atmosphere of the New Year. The parade and performances are often created with tourists in mind. In China, the Miao ethnic group has a population of over 9 million and is present in a number of regions in the country. The Miao in Guizhou account for a half of the total population. The Miao New Year celebrations in southeast Guizhou are the most spectacular and attract Miao from different regions. Despite their differences in language and clothing, they share many of the same New Year customs and sentiments. Xiaohua was able to gradually relax, dance to the rhythm of the lu shang, a reed pipe wind instrument, and lose herself in the festive atmosphere. The Miao New Year not only means singing and dancing. By celebrating the New Year, the Miao people across the country can carry forward their traditions and demonstrate their own cultural identity. There are different customs for each day of the festival. Today is the day for married women to visit the home of their parents. Married Miao women, no matter how far away they live, will gather together at the foot of the mountain and return to visit their fellow villagers and homeland. As one saying goes, 3 women are enough for a drama. And for the hundreds of women reunited after a long separation, there's plenty to discuss and emotions to express. Newly married women will bring their children back home. Children are a symbol of prosperity, and the more one has, the better. When they come back, the Miao women will bring a lot of gifts to express their yearning for home. Yet in the past, such a scene wasn't common. As people attach more importance to tradition, the return of married Miao women is carefully organized to better understand and maintain tradition. Grand ceremonies are held to receive the married Miao women. As the highest etiquette, roadblock wine, wine served at the roadside, is offered 12 times. Villagers receive the Miao women with wine and songs to show their respect and yearning. A grand long table feast will be served in the open air. All the villagers, young and old, men and women, will offer support like one big family. Celebrating the new year is also called eating the year by the Miao people, for by eating the old year, they can usher in the new. Thus, eating is an important part of the New Year celebrations. The long table feast refers to the tables that many families put together. Usually, 7 or 8 tables are pieced as one long table of dozens of meters in length, allowing 800 families to gather for the feast. The married women, having now returned to the place where they were born and grew up, enjoy themselves to the fullest with the warm reception of their fellow villagers.